Back with more Once Upon a Time, and this is episode 14. We're getting through it. We're getting there. We're getting close to the end of the season, which is very exciting. Last episode was very interesting. We learned a bit more about that stranger guy. Got a name for him, August. I don't trust him. He's doing some weird stuff to Henry's book, and I'm not a fan of it. I mean, he could be genuine, but right now I'm like, no. And we also got a bit of backstory for Catherine in The Land with Magic, and like her lost love, Frederick, and stuff. And now in Storybook, Catherine's gone missing, which is shady. What else? I mean, we had Regina being Regina, so I'm sure she has something to do with Catherine going missing, because if there's a problem, it's either her or Mr. Gold. So it'll be one of those two. So yeah, I don't really know what to expect with this next episode. I don't know if we're going to get more answers about August, answers about Catherine, or it's just going to be about another character, different, you know, a completely different person. Maybe a new backstory. I like that unpredictability, because sometimes I think they're immediately going to carry on the story in the next episode when they don't. For example, when Regina saw David and Mary Margaret kiss, I thought, well, very next episode that's all going to go horribly wrong, but it didn't, and it focused on, I think that was the genie / mirror man episode, I think, straight after that. So throw me some curveballs, and I like that. So I don't know what to expect. So without further ado, let's get into the next one. Oh. Well, you're fired. Excellent episode so far. This is fucking Humpty Dumpty or something, I swear. It's grumpy, isn't it?
Welcome to the world, dwarf.
So they're hatched? Alrighty.
The only person in this town that people like less than me is you. If you're coming to me, you're screwed.
Wow. Wow.
And if there's anything I can do to help, I will.
Give her a hug.
Oh, thank you.
What a good daughter.
Busy trying to get the lights to work, but I didn't realize I was about to knock
Is that
out
the
ladder.
cellist from Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.?
Let me take a look at those lights for you.
I think it might be.
I'm Leroy.
Leroy Jenkins!
Nice to meet you, Leroy.
Well, you're adorable. I ship it. Fall in love. If she's dead, this has gone pretty dark.
You mind if I take a look too?
No!
Well, just because I got fired from the mirror doesn't mean I can't do a little freelance work.
Snake.
So,
Calm down, Tiger. You don't work for Regina anymore. Catherine got accepted to law school in Boston.
There are no female dwarfs. Dwarfs don't fall in love. Dwarfs don't get married. And dwarfs don't have children. Why do you think you were hatched from an egg?
And what do we do?
Oh, okay.
To give light to the world. You
Oh.
and your 7
Hi-ho. Stealthy. Rest in peace. Dopey. Dopey's always been my favourite. Oh.
Never lies, Dreamy. Okay, folks.
Oh, but he's gonna become grumpy. Oh, I don't want to watch this episode now. Something bad's gonna happen. So off to work we go.
I spent it all on helium. And now we can't pay our rent.
Helium.
Get your next
Yay.
Which isn't till...
Oh, what are you doing now?
And I think you'll find them quite helpful.
Oh no! The fairy dust!
Oh God. Can't you fly? Is it bad I'd laugh my arse off if the fairy dust got burnt?
I was going to see them tonight on my way back.
Sounds fun. Have a good good time.
Aww.
Fire miners take
What happens to make him grumpy?
handmade by.
It's not in his head, it's in his heart. You're in love. Because love doesn't always last forever.
But if love's so great, then why do I feel so bad right now?
Now go, find your love. Find your hope.
Aww.
Find your dreams.
What's gonna happen? I'm nervous.
You nuns are gonna be real busy making candles. Because me and Mary Margaret just sold them all. You're not losing the convent. You're not going anywhere.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
I'll figure something out.
And why is this so important to you?
Because he loves her.
They're gonna have to leave.
Could you possibly pick anyone any less available?
Says the girl who went after a married guy. At the end of the day, you're no better than I am. You got your reasons for being here. We could see it together.
Aww.
Get a boat. Sail all over. Explore everything the world has to offer.
Oh, look!
You would not believe your eyes.
Okay, let's do it.
10 million fireflies.
You don't like nuns? Who doesn't like nuns?
Oh, I have my reasons.
Oh.
Mine. Let's just say I have a long and complicated...
How many reasons do I have? None. Ha!
If you sold all the candles, why are they still here, Leroy?
I sold them to
I
myself.
didn't sell them all.
He said he didn't speak to her that day.
Then he's lying.
No. I know when someone is lying and
It's
They
digging.
right.
forged it. You
paper.
snake. Punch him in the
A lot of
face.
People do. But things change when you fall in love. Suddenly, anything seems possible.
Well, take this with you.
They're gonna burst into song or what?
Have you?
I don't need it anymore.
Aw, I'm so happy for him. And it's all gonna go horribly wrong.
You have a responsibility to mine the diamonds we make into fairy dust.
You're not Spider-Man, you're fine, you can go.
Never will lose her wings. But if you return to the mines,
Oh.
and if you allow Nova to become the fairy that she was meant to be,
We couldn't let her lose her wings.
You understand that a relationship between you and Sister Astrid.
Isn't that what life's about? Holding on to your good memories.
Well,
All I wanted was a moment with Astrid.
it's a nice way to look at things.
One moment.
If I had the dream, I'm sorry to say it wasn't worth it.
I was sitting here drinking one in this.
I do have to say, I found Mary Margaret quite unlikable in this episode. Also, where the fuck is Henry? Where's my son?
You might want a duck.
Oh dear. He's hit an electric thing with a metal axe. I suppose he's got a wooden handle.
What are you doing?
I'm selling candles, sister.
Okay, that's kind of genius. I mean, trickery, but genius. And that scene had the Mary Margaret I know and love. She's coming back to me.
Your dream's to be a fairy godmother, and you can still be that.
Just tell her the truth.
Doesn't matter.
What did she say?
Doesn't matter.
What did she say?
What matters is I can't stand in the way of your happiness.
You're my happiness.
Aww.
I can't love.
No. Aww.
Let's
God.
Race, boys.
Every single couple on this show just breaks my heart. There we have it.
We sold out.
person in front of the line's like, fuck.
Have your moment.
There's the Mary Margaret I love. I understand she's been down lately. But she was a bit bitchy earlier in the episode. Aww.
Oh, it's beautiful, isn't it?
It's like the fireflies, but with candles. Ugh! Oh, I love it when they do parallels like that. Yes. Delicious parallels. Oh. Forgot they did that. So she just sets her coat on fire. Burn, you tramp! Oh dear. Oh, bless you. I'm sorry, I made myself laugh. Oh, well that's going to stop me laughing because the feels. Oh. God damn it. That's a really good episode, I really enjoyed that. Although there was no Henry, so 0 out of 10. Thanks for watching. I joke, I did miss my son, but apart from that, it was a really good episode. I love the backstory we kind of got with Grumpy. I wasn't expecting to care about Grumpy's backstory that much, but it was really well done, I think. Although I am struggling to get past the image of dwarves being hatched and they only have beards and stuff. It's kind of ridiculous, but you know, it is what it is. I understand their reasoning for like being behind it. I really liked how they told his kind of backstory, and I liked the idea of the pickaxes giving them their names and how he was Dreamy and then he became Grumpy. I really liked that aspect of it. I thought that was a really cool, really clever idea. And then we met Nova / Astrid, who I find absolutely adorable. Don't know if we'll see her again. I feel like we should. I feel like that story's not over, but I don't know if we do. Because I'm pretty sure that actress is in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. for an episode. I definitely recognise her from somewhere. I love the story behind her and kind of the heartbreak behind her love story with Dreamy / Grumpy. It's the nerve of a tragic couple who can't be together. I think they did a really good job with that whole love story, just in that one episode. They, you know, introduced it and established it, and kind of tore them apart all in one episode, which they did really, really well. In the same way they did in episode 12 with Belle and Rumpel. And I really liked seeing Belle in this episode. That was really cool, her little appearance. I do like it when characters just pop up in like other people's stories and they kind of interweave. I really enjoy that. Because obviously they all live in like the same place, so it makes sense. So we didn't get any more about August and what his deal is or anything about his book. But we did get a bit more about Catherine. Well, we don't know where she is or whatever, but David, I think David's been framed by Regina and the snaky reporter guy. Or maybe just Regina faked the, you know, the calls and then gave it to what's his face. But yeah, that's should be interesting depending on how they handle it. As long as they don't drag out the whole framing of David for too long, I think it'll be a good story. But yeah, I'm excited to see where they're going to go with that, because there's Emma really knowing, like genuinely she knows that David's telling the truth, but she's being fed different facts, so how she's going to juggle that I think will be quite interesting. And how Mary Margaret handles that as well. Yeah, so Mary Margaret was kind of bitchy for the first bit of the episode. I really was like, what are you doing? I know she feels left out and she's sad and everything that's happened. But she made a few bitchy comments to, what's Grumpy's name in Storybrooke? But anyway, him. When she was like, you couldn't have picked anyone less available. I was like, alright Mary Margaret, let's calm down. But then they kind of switched it around and she was happy again and all is well and she was the Mary Margaret I know and love. She had that candle lit for her and everything like that. So a really interesting journey for her, I suppose, in this episode. And yeah, I'm excited to see how she's going to deal with David being like, arrested or whatever. But yeah, overall, a good episode. I really enjoyed it. Love the backstory we got. I'm excited to see more of them. Because there's so many characters that they could do episodes like that with. So I'm excited to see who they're going to kind of choose to give backstories to. Interesting stuff. But yeah, it's kind of unique in a way, because up until this episode, you know, Grumpy, or you know, his storybook version's been just in the background and never really been a focus. And for a lot of shows that don't have this kind of format where they give backstories to every individual character, like most episodes is focused on a different one. Since most shows don't really have that kind of format, background characters kind of always just stay as background characters. So I really appreciate this show's formula of being able to flesh out those kind of characters. So it's a really clever kind of storytelling format. I really enjoy it. So I'm looking forward to many more of those, and I'm looking forward to seeing where Catherine is, and what the hell's going on with August. Yeah, should be interesting. But yeah, that was a very interesting episode. I really enjoyed that a lot. So yeah, I'm excited to continue with the rest of the show. I have 8 episodes left of the season. So yeah, that's kind of creeping up on me quite quickly. It feels like yesterday I was watching the pilot and like the grasshopper. Is it a grasshopper? Yeah, Jiminy Cricket. The cricket. His episode, which is like episode 5. That feels like last week, but here we are. So yeah, very exciting stuff. I'm very much looking forward to seeing what's going to happen next. But for now, thanks for watching.